Hello, hello, hello. How are you all, nail crew? Hope you're all well. I've got my client in, Gemma, again. Gemma's been on my channel before. I will try and do more watch me work videos. A lot of my clients, as I've said before, just have plain nails, so I don't really bother recording them. I've got another lady in tonight who I'll record as well, so that'll be a couple that have designs. So this is Gemma. I'm taking off her previous design. She comes every 3 weeks. She has lovely natural nails. So I'm using my Lucy Pastorelli e-file and her fine e-file bit. We are doing an infill, so I don't want to take too much off. Just going to rebalance the nails and go in with the BAB application. I'll only show you one hand. Obviously it's going to be super long if I do both. I will speed it up along the way just to just to avoid the boring bits, or not so boring, but I'll keep a bit in real time and I'll speed through the rest. I'm not going to take off much length. We did take them down quite a bit last time, and she prefers them a little longer. So yeah, normally I would just probably snip a bit off the end with my e-file, but we're just going to take a little bit off and reshape with the hand file instead. I'm going to do that today. Gemma is one of my favourite clients. I can put her hands anywhere. She's super loose. She doesn't tighten up or anything, so it makes my life so much easier. And she gives me her full hand, which is great. Yeah, I don't have to lean over and fight with the hand like you do with some clients. So here we are. I'm just going to refine the shape and go over the nail. Sometimes I do this with my e-file and a sanding band, but today I just decided not to, because I knew I was going to go in with the file anyway. So yeah, just going to go in and reshape. I have sped this bit up. Looks aggressive, but it's not. Super gentle, especially around those cuticle bit area. Oh, excuse me. I'll just refine over the body of the nail as well, just to get that ready for the application. Make sure that's nice and smooth. As you can see, there's still quite a bit of product left. And apologies, I didn't manage to get a video up last week. I have recorded some bits. I actually had a customer wanting some press-on nails, so yeah, I was busy doing those, but I have recorded it. I just haven't had chance to sort of edit and all that voiceover and stuff, so there'll be a few more videos coming up of me creating some press-on nails. So if you're into that stuff, keep watching. Look out for that. If you're not subscribed, please do so. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out. And yeah, all that stuff. Come and say hi as well. Say hi in the comments. Tell me where you're watching from. It's always nice to know where you're all watching. If you're a nail tech, come and tell me what designs you've been doing lately. Give me some inspo. This set was inspired. She sent me a picture. She always sends me a picture. We do kind of switch it up a little bit. But this one was very similar to the design. If she sent it with me, I'll just have a quick look. She doesn't always have the person's name on it. No, it hasn't, unfortunately, so I don't know what design it came from, but the colours are slightly different. They're a bit darker on the ones that she sent me, but yeah, it was on Pinterest anyway, so I can't tell you who or credit the person who designed these, so apologies. So I'm going to go in now and do some cuticle prep. Again, sometimes I use my Efile, sometimes I don't. Didn't feel like I needed to today. There wasn't actually that much growth on there, so just nice and gentle with my cuticle pusher. Lift that away. Get that off the nail bed. Just gently nip away that excess cuticle, only where it's white. And now I'll just run back over now with my file just to remove any loose bits, and just where I've pushed it back, just prep that again for application. So revealing extra bit more of the nail bed there. So my client's now washed her hands, got rid of all that dust, and now I'm going in with some acetone just to dehydrate those nails ready for application. So I'm using the gel bottle ink BAB in Teddy. This is my fave. I've used this for so many years now, and I've tried others and I just can't get the retention from other products I've used. There's some more that I would like to try. Just makes me nervous spending money. I know gel bottles expensive, but makes me reluctant to want to try new products if they don't work, and then you spend money and it's just gonna sit in your drawer doing nothing really. So I do and ah about trying other products now, but this just works. I don't have any issues with lifting or anything like that. So yeah, but I only do buy the BAB now from gel bottle. I don't buy any colours. It's just too expensive. Yeah, so what I like to do anyway is just go in with a slip layer. This just helps then the direction of the gel fall where I want it to fall when I do my application. So taking a bigger bead, want the majority of that back in that back third, create that little apex. We don't need much, and we don't need much down at that free edge because we've left the product there from the last design. So this is just an infill. So then I'll take my liner brush and just then manipulate that gel where I want it to be. I just find this so much easier, and then there's less filing at the end. If you can get away with no filing, even better, but out of habit I always buff. Just, yeah, I just buff. Can't get out of that habit. If I've took courses to just no refining and all that stuff, but yeah, I just can't help it. Can't help it. So yeah, here we go again. I've sped the rest up. Again, use my brush just to push that back into the cuticle, and then take my liner brush again and just manipulate that gel where I want it. Push it right up and round that cuticle without touching. And this self-levels beautifully. A lot of faffing, but there we go. Okay, so let's move on to the design. So we are using Matty from Madam Glam. Beautiful blue. Beautiful coverage. I'm a fan of Madam Glam. I don't buy them anymore. Yeah, they're expensive. They're not overly expensive, but then you got to wait for them to get here, and I might as well just use nails. It comes pretty much next day, same consistency. Anyway, this one is green highlighter, also from Madam Glam. Looks more yellow, but you can see it's green. I actually haven't tried Madam Glam's Biab. Maybe that's one to try. I don't know. So I'm just going to put a blob of each of the colours onto my palette. And the middle and the ring finger will have the design. We're also going to go in with some stamping as well. Just loading up my liner brush, and we're going left to right of the nail diagonally. and vertically on the middle. I ended up wiping this because it needs to be slightly off centre, because we've got to put the green next to it, so then they should be both be in the centre, if that makes sense. My client loved these colours together and they did work really well. That's my dog snoring in the background if you can hear her. She's an old girl. So just using my liner brush again, I'm just going to put the green highlighter right next to that blue. And the same on the middle. Just going to go over this blue, just wanted it a little thicker. And then we'll go over with the green as well. Should do this without curing now. There we go, and then we can cure that. Right, so let's move on to some stamping. We're going to go in with two different leaves across these two. I think I end up showing both. Did I do both hands on this? Not sure. You'll see them at the end. No, I think I only do one. I'm running out of white polish. Must put an order in. And for the dots, I'm just going to use the polish as well. May as well while it's out. Makes no difference whether you use gel. You got to cure it. So while it was out, I thought, oh, you know what? I'll just use the polish to do a few dots as well. Just got to be quick because it does dry up very quick. I'm seriously running out. And there we are. Now we can go in with some top coat. Now I've left both hands in on the top coat. Loved this set, loved how they turned out. Client was super duper happy, as always. She is off to Bloodstock Festival next weekend. I think this will be a 4th festival that she's been to this year. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this Watch Me Work video. I will get another one up very soon, as well as those press-on nails that I've created. I'll show you those as well. And yeah, please do like and subscribe and all that shebang. And I will see you all very soon in the next one. I'll leave it here and I'll show you what they look like at the end. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.